A. Ayodhya Rami Reddy, founder of Ramky Group of companies, our special invitee and keynote speaker for the evening. I have quite a few things written about him which are very specific to this group, and you will be interested in knowing that. Ramky Group, founded in 1994, is a pioneer in executing many public-private partnership projects with a vision, this will be interesting for you, with a vision of sustainable development in emerging global markets, including India. Under Ramky Enviro Engineers Limited, they provide comprehensive environment management services for commercial, industrial, and municipal customers. Listen to this. They offer a whole gamut of best-in-class services for waste management as hazardous, municipal, biomedical, and e-waste, recycling, wastewater, paper, plastic, and integrated waste. In addition, they also offer renewable energy consultancy and integrated environment services. So this must be making complete sense as to why we have him as our special guest today. He is currently a member of the Rajya Sabha. He's passionate. This will be very interesting for the startups. He's passionate about startup and entrepreneurial mentorship. So all that you have to do is just walk up to him and seek for that. And he offers this under the ARR group. As a keynote speaker, we'll get his insights on navigating the path to sustainable prosperity, ranging from green energy to carbon credits. Ayodhya garu.
I'm extremely happy to be here for this evening function. The program Catalyst, organized by HYSEA, support from T-Hub, and all the invitees here are sitting here with the purpose to see, how all of us can be, most of us, how we can contribute to the growing economic situation, balancing the sustainability while we are growing economically. If you look at India for the last 75 years, we have grown. But if you look at, there were a lot of gaps in our growth. Globally also, similar situations. The time we have reached here for next 25 years for India and for the globe, I think the time has come. While the economics grow up, carbonomics have to come down. So that means there is a real opportunity for every stakeholder to look back and then see how they can improve the environment in the areas where they are working. As you all know, environment is God. All the 5 elements embedded in that. So when I look at myself starting this journey in 1994 to build sustainable solutions for the businesses are the life path which I have taken, everywhere I try to see sustainability as a key goal. United Nations has come out with their sustainable development goals, as you all aware, are most important from my point of view. I always kept on talking about those goals, which really brings us at a platform where each one of us has to, can really balance our businesses around that. Now, my experience I want to share, while I say how India has moving from a 4 trillion to 40 trillion in next 25 years, it is asking for a 10 lakh crores of investment only in the infrastructure space. If you look at that infrastructure around agriculture, manufacturing, services, and the infrastructure, all these four areas combinedly, the infrastructure investment that is going to go is to that extent, almost 40 lakh crores of investment every year. In that, coming to the waste management space. Waste management in urban areas and industrial areas. If you look at the solutions around these two, has a major impact. The moment we talk of this building, the entire design, engineering, the products that are going to get in, the entire execution, the operation and maintenance. At every phase, there is a lot that we can save. Here, that is an opportunity for a startup, which was not looked at in the past. Around every industry, same thing, civil infrastructure, environmental infrastructure, social infrastructure that we have built. Most of the places we have never applied our mind. While we had environmental impact assessment, environmental audits, environmental monitoring programs, they have never focused the way it is supposed to be. So means the diagnosis that you can bring in all these four areas of investment for next 25 years within India, a huge opportunity around environment, which will bring in the best of the impact on the social aspects. So, I have built a business model, whether it is in infrastructure construction, or the environment and waste management, or the real estate and the agri-farming, or the consultancy and advisory, in which Ramky Group, actually now I am only a founder. There is a team, professional team, with the best of board and governance, shareholders are happening. But my last 35, 40 years of journey, my past journey, actually what I have seen in these areas, actually this company and this group has built around that. So when I look back and see from now to next 25 years, looking at these sort of investment opportunities, I think this is the place where I can tell you, if I was doing a 100 rupee business and making a 10 rupee profit, I can tell you with the same resources in place, I can ensure that this business goes up from 100 to 200 and this 10 profit goes to 30. That is the type of opportunities where the entire startup ecosystem has an opportunity to build for themselves. So I just wanted to tell all of you that you are at a right spot. You have the government facilitating, both from central government to various state governments, including Telangana. And then in ecosystem like HYSEA and T-Hub, facilitating and hand-holding. I can see putting up the right kind of mentors and subject matter specialists coming in place. The future is fantastic for every mentor and for every startup. But I wanted to tell few things for these startup entrepreneurs. For all of you, there is a good business opportunity. We also know where is that opportunity. We also have solutions. But the issue is, for all the startups, I want you to know that the business knowledge is very important. The knowledge that you have to accrue in terms of identifying or in terms of diagnosing the opportunities in the existing environmental platform, I think, you should, for that you must work in that sector. just coming from school, it's good, everybody have interests, etc. But my experience I wanted to tell, because from 2006 onwards, I have been, I was mentoring, I was investing around few startups. More than 23 I have invested. Okay, but not a great success story, because my sector itself was not matured enough, and still, a lot of risks in the system, so people were not ready to take up. But I can tell you the time is ready right now. Now it is the right time. So understand the knowledge, for that diagnose, get into the entire spectrum of waste management, water management, wastewater management, air pollution control, noise pollution control, solid waste management, and all the tools of environment for governance. So we have to understand that. Then that adds with the skills that we need to develop. So everywhere, for some time at least, we have to work in that particular area to understand what are those real gaps. Today I can tell you 10,000 problems, for which startups can give solutions in these 4 companies where I have had the experience. There is a lot. In fact, we have diagnosed and we have put them actually. So there is a great opportunity for every individual around and every organization around that. The skills also, there is a very limited number of people. Everybody is looking at how do I create a value, how do I make some money. Yes, we must make money. But end of the day, it has to be techno-economically viable solution. And for that, we have to be time tested. Okay, so certainly the skills that are required for the startups, you must get in and try to understand those things is one thing I am telling. And then finally, my advice to the teams here is this, the attitude with which we are going to work. At every level, hard work, commitment, is certainly very, very much required. And then I can tell you, this country has huge opportunities because we have the best of the talent, there is no doubt. We are also, I have also seen globally so many countries, more than 38 countries where, I had my operations and establishment. So I could see actually where are those opportunities, what sort of opportunities. Now, as a global village, when we look at the solutions that we can bring in around India, certainly they can be replicated in the rest of the world. People are looking forward to Indian brains. You all know that, I need not talk much. So the point is, around environment, there is a huge opportunity. And here is one organization which is India's largest environmental organization, which created more than, I think, 40,000 industries as their clients, and more than 5 lakh beds of hospitals every day they handle, more than 2 million tons of hazardous waste they handle. Every waste there is an opportunity for recycling, recovery, reusing. Every wastewater that comes out, there is an opportunity to treat and take it to next level. And every product that we are going to bring in is going to save lot of these wastages that are already happening in the system. So with these things, a great opportunity for everyone in this space. And this group and around me, actually, now after my retirement from the business, actually, I have now started working with, as a mentor and also as an investor with various companies, and also I have taken a role to work for government of India as a member of parliament in policy making, so, and also law making. So very clearly I have some deliverables I kept. And this is what I have told when I went there with the Prime Minister. I told that I am going to work in these 3 areas. Certainly, the industrial, environmental and waste management solutions, urban waste management and environmental solutions, environmental rules and regulations. So, in fact, all of us, every stakeholder here around governance, we must know the rules, the best of the rules that we have to follow, and what is happening around that. Again, if you go and see there, a huge opportunity, because the rules are not clearly adhered to at most of the places. So that itself brings in a great opportunity how to fix that. And also in line with the best of the European and US regulations, how the environmental rules of India have to further shape up. So in those areas also, every startup around ESG, I must tell you that should focus on understanding the rules and regulations, understanding the needs and what is the current situation, and around that how you can build your business. I think a huge opportunity. And I can tell you, we are here, in Hyderabad, just a few meters away from this building, a huge knowledge and expertise and experienced team. And I'm myself a civil and environmental engineer for 4 decades of experience. And we have seen, what India can provide sustainable solutions to the developing nations globally. So with that, actually, I want to thank everybody for giving me the opportunity. I'm here to take any questions from any of you. And also, after this meeting, also available to spend time with you people. Thank you very much to HYSEA, T-Hub, and all my friends here for giving me this opportunity to share a few of my thoughts. Thank you.
To stay informed about the startup ecosystem, subscribe to My Startup TV.